Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fud Around and Find Out. I'm here with my girl, Ashanti. Hey girl.
Hey. As you know, it is still Black History Month, so I'm starting the pod off. I'm sorry. Yo, that's going to be like our picture.
I'm on clock right now. Yes. The cover picture.
The cover picture. So I'm going to start us off with our Black History Month fact. So in 1959, a 9-year-old boy was in the library. It was a segregated library in Lake City, South Carolina. And in this library, he wanted to check out some books or whatever, and they wouldn't let him, obviously, because he was Black. And it became like a whole whoop-de-doo. And the police came, all these other things happened. That young boy ended up being able to check out those books. But later on, he ended up with a PhD from MIT. He was a physicist. He did martial arts. He was a saxophonist and ended up being a NASA astronaut. In 1984, he flew on the space shuttle Challenger and became only the second Black American in space.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, in 1986, the Challenger launched again and broke apart in like 73 seconds. So the young boy, and his name was Ronald McNair. He was 35 when he passed. However, that same library that once denied him his books is now named after him in his honor.
Oh.
And it's called the Dr. Ronald E. McNair Life History Center.
That's amazing.
Boom.
I love that. That's a good one. Wow.
No, yeah. I love it. You know, they try to hold him back, and now that whole library has to tell his story every time when they ask about that name. So I think that's beautiful.
That's amazing. Oh.
But what's up with you, girlie?
What's up with me? Not much. Just super excited for today's pod and our incredible guest that's joining us.
Ooh, who we got coming on?
We have a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a 5-time WNBA All-Star, the vice president of the WNBPA Executive Committee, and the co-founder of Unrivaled. Obviously, she's a UConn alum. She was drafted in 2019 by the Minnesota Lynx, and that same year won Rookie of the Year. We have the one, the only Napheesa Collier. Hey.
Hello,
Phee, thank you for joining us.
I'm so happy to be here.
How are you, Phee? We're excited to have you.
I'm good. We were just talking about the weather. It's nice here, 75, so I feel really good, honestly.
Oh my goodness.
So rub it in. Oh my goodness. It's so cold in New York, girl. Ugh.
You gotta get down here. I was at the pool yesterday in a swimsuit, just getting my tan on.
Gosh, I can't even imagine that.
I'm hurting. I haven't seen my bathing suit in like 5 months.
I need it. I turn actually gray in the winter, so this is nice. Seriously.
Forget the bathing suit. I've barely seen the sun.
Yeah. I remember.
I don't know how. Yesterday it was 3, but felt like -11.
Oh, that actually made me shiver. That's horrible.
So, yeah.
That's horrible.
I think the first time ever New York has been colder than Connecticut, because yesterday it was like, it says feels like -15. And they put it up in comparison to like Antarctica. And I'm like...
Store specifically is a wind tunnel. It's so windy. It's horrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, the wind is awful.
Azzi, we used to have to walk our home games. We had to wear stockings and like dress clothes. So imagine that weather and having to wear stockings and flats in the snow. Walking from Hilltop. Every home game we had to dress up.
Flats? No boots?
You could wear boots, but you had to look like business attire, so it couldn't be like real boots.
Wow.
I'm so grateful she changed that. Oh my gosh.
It was tough.
Yeah, that I'm speechless after hearing that. That's crazy.
The thought of you guys fighting the wind in your stockings
and our stockings.
Flats. I don't think I've worn a pair of stockings before.
Yeah, that was when I got introduced to them too. Because you couldn't have bare legs. We weren't allowed to have that either. You had to wear stockings.
Thank you for going through that, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Not pioneer.
No, seriously.
Paving the way for the girls.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys didn't have to do that, honestly. I'm happy for you.
Okay, so Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you have any Valentine's Day hot takes?
Hot takes? I don't know if it's a hot take, but I don't think you have to get presents every year. Like, Presents are nice, but if you're only like the only day that you're gonna celebrate someone is Valentine's Day, that's also not good.
Valid. Valid.
Also, it's just for me because I hate having to come up with presents. Because you got birthdays, then you got like Father's Day, and now you're at Christmas. Like now you're adding in Valentine's Day.
Expensive.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So what's an ideal Valentine's Day look like to you?
Just going to dinner. I love food. So if we just go out to eat somewhere, I'm happy with that.
I love that.
I love Valentine's Day. Even though, like you said, Valentine's Day should be like every day. You know, you should really show love to your partner, your person. I think it is super special. Add an extra date. Doesn't have to be a gift, but I also love food. So a little extra date, another reason to get dressed up. Why not?
Kind of a hot take. I don't really need flowers. They die in my care so fast.
Oh my God, same. My thumb is not green, child.
Yeah, I don't need flowers.
Give me some chocolates though.
That's exactly what I say. I would much rather chocolate than flowers.
Yeah.
Ooh, those disappear in my care too, but you know, in the best way.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day? Because I hear you saying it differently, Ashanti.
Oh, you know what? That just might be the,
No, but I know some Black people who call it Valentine's Day.
I was just about to say that might just be the Black. I don't know. Me and my family always add S's to everything. So it's Valentine's over here. But
I thought you were saying with an M.
Oh, no.
I thought you were saying with the M too.
No, Valentine's. Listen, I'm just getting over a cold. Y'all have to forgive me. Whatever Azzi had for like the last 700 days.
I did not
pass
that to you.
Yeah, it spread down here too because it was like the plague for a little bit. People were dropping like flies.
Oh, well, down there, I feel like if one person gets it, you guys are together so much.
That's a fact.
Everybody gets it. And it's like worse, but each time that it gets passed through, it mutates.
Not a mutate.
I'm going to get those IVs.
Mm-hmm.
What is your best and your worst Valentine's Day, if you remember?
I feel like the best ones are always the early ones because like you're new in a relationship and they're trying to show out. So you get lots of presents and you get the dinners, you get all that stuff. So probably one of those. My worst one? I haven't had a bad one. I mean, Alex is pretty good with that. Like, we always go out to eat somewhere. He does always get me flowers, but he gets me chocolates too, because he knows it's got to be balanced, you know? So, yeah, I don't know if I've had a bad one. What about you guys?
Oh, good job, Alex.
I agree. I think when it's earlier or even when you're younger, it's like the first couple real Valentines, those were special. Back then, I used to really like flowers, but now I'm like, as we talked about, they might as well go in the garbage the next 2 days. Sorry. But yeah, I don't think I've had a bad one either. They're all just been super cute. Flowers, food, chocolates. Azzi?
I've never had a bad one, but 2 years ago, the team was traveling. So it was just like me. It was actually Colleen stayed. So it was me and Colleen. And I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was just two of us. It was like I missed all my teammates. They're at a game and I was doing rehab all day.
Oh.
That's the worst.
I guess the best Valentines would be with the girls. I love a good
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Those are the best. Everyone's wearing pink and red. You're playing games. You're drinking. Those are fun.
Yeah, that is fun.
I will say Caroline on our team, she does something for Valentine's Day for the whole team every year. And it's like she makes this little like goodie baskets, does like a scavenger hunt. And that is, it's so thoughtful. It's so sweet. The time and effort she puts into that, it's amazing. So that is one of my favorite things about Valentine's Day.
You always need a teammate like that on the team. Like yours is Caroline, mine was Kyla Irwin. Just like so thoughtful. They do, like they do stuff like that. They like the arts and crafts, scavenger hunt type stuff. Every team needs one of those.
That's just so fun. And it's like, especially like in February, everyone's tired going through it. And you have that little pick me up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. So this weekend is NBA All-Star. And this past summer, I was at my first WNBA All-Star Weekend. And I'd never experienced anything like it. It was so hectic. The events, the parties, barely sleeping. And I actually ran into you. I think that was WNBA Live you were going into, and I was just leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just blown away by how big it is. And this is my first one, so I really have nothing to compare it to. But I know you've been to a lot more than me. So like, how have you kind of seen it grown? And what is your favorite thing about it now?
Indiana did a great job. Like this All-Star was really well done just throughout the whole city. It's just grown so much in that like I never had a bad one. So my first year was in Vegas, and Vegas is fun.
Wow.
Like, Vegas is always good, but I know the ones before it, just not a lot of events. Like, the city didn't really embrace it. The sport wasn't as big as it is now. Now it's like we have superstar athletes. The, women's sports is exploding. Everyone is here. There's, thousands and thousands of people. Like, you see people's faces on billboards everywhere. That is new. They just really go all out. So that's been really fun to see. But yeah, I honestly haven't had a bad one because I think almost all of mine have been in Vegas, and Vegas is lit. So
How many have you been to?
I have been to, how many years have I played? I've been to 5 because they didn't have one in the bubble, and then I was pregnant one year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They should have done one in the bubble. They should have done honorary just so you can add it.
That could have been cool.
I know. You could add it to your resume.
Are you going to NBA All-Star? Have you been to NBA All-Star?
I've been. I'm not going this year.
Okay.
It's a lot. All-Star just in general is a lot. And I'm on a boot. It's just like, it's too much.
That's fair. What's your favorite event at All-Star to watch?
Probably the 3-point contest. When they have good people in it, that one's always super fun. Like, it was cool, obviously, whenever Steph does it, but when he did it with Sabrina, that was a fun twist. Yeah, I like that one the best.
That was cool when they did that.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Okay, enough about all that All-Star stuff. Let's talk about Unrivaled. I am here repping the merch.
Yes.
So, Unrivaled, it's one-on-one weekend coming up. How did one-on-one Unrivaled come to be?
So, when we were creating Unrivaled, one of our main reasons was we wanted to change, like, the landscape of women's basketball. And when you go to, like, a park or pickup anywhere, like at the Y, it's always guys playing one-on-one and guys playing pickup. You don't see a lot of women doing those things. And so we kind of want to change the culture around that. And, I don't know about you guys, but like Alex can talk to his friends every single day, the same conversation. Who's the best basketball player ever? Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, whatever it is. They can have that conversation every day. So we're like, we want to create the same thing on the women's side where it's like, you can say definitively for 1 year, I'm the best this year. And it creates like that conversation, it creates that culture. And even after the one last year, you saw they were talking about, are they going to do that at the men's All-Star now? Is that going to be a thing? So I feel like we've accomplished.
Last year's was so fun to watch.
Yes, we were with the reigning champ.
It was a bloodbath. That was crazy. That was a what the fud. Like, that was crazy.
It was fun to watch, girl. I was tuned in. I said, you just wouldn't, I don't know. It's really different to see a player really just on an island. Like, it's just you and whatever you got in your bag.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's fun. People pull out things that maybe they don't get to always pull out because they play in a system. Yeah. Or, you always
look at Aaliyah.
We were screaming in our apartments last year.
Gagged.
That was crazy. I know. That was awesome.
Deep in her bag.
Deep in her bag. Like, she's pulling out stuff. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you had that either.
No, yeah. I'm excited to watch her again. I saw the brackets come out recently. So I'm like, yes, I'm tuned in.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be like, obviously I wish I was playing, but it is going to be cool to kind of take a step back and enjoy it as a fan. To like really soak it in, because last year I'm just thinking about who my matchup's going to be. I'm playing the games. I'm not watching as much if they're not in my bracket. So it'll be cool this year to kind of take it all in. I'm excited.
So wait, last year when you were playing, was it hard? Like, what was the recovery like in between?
It wasn't like, yes, it was hard, but not like a normal game.
Yeah.
The conditioning is just so intense. And we played multiple games a day. So we played 2 or 3 games a day. So you're just so tired. Like, you're really tired. And then we were just beating the crap out of each other the first like 2 rounds. So someone got a concussion. Like,
oh my gosh.
It was crazy. I mean, I won, so I liked it. Yes. We were having a ref meeting before the game started this year.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So how do you even prepare like for a one-on-one, especially when your games are going back to back like that?
You just gotta get to what you're good at. You can't you sound like you can scout. So, I mean, you can kind of scout in the way that's like, you know what she likes to do. But when you're one-on-one, it's vulnerable. Like you were talking about, you're on an island. You just have to play defense, hope they miss, like, and then try to get to your good spots on offense. It's like, it feels like war out there. Like you're on your own.
Not war.
Like you're going into battle. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh my goodness. AC, if you had to play 1-on-1, what's your strategy? What was your strategy?
I'm hitting threes. I'm hitting threes.
Yeah.
From the logo.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited to watch. Or we actually play, I think, or we play and then we travel. So I'm really hoping the plane has Wi-Fi so that we can all be huddled around a computer screen watching you guys.
Yeah.
I'll be tuned in for sure.
All right, so let's pivot again.
Look at you.
Phee, you're a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. What are your favorite Olympic events to watch?
Ooh, I love gymnastics, track and field. You know what? Weirdly, ping pong was so fun this year to watch. It's like so interesting how they do that. And then for the Winter Olympics, I love figure skating. So pretty.
It's insane.
I just watched that last night.
Yeah, it's so fun. Well, that one guy's like doing backflips now. That's
the quad,
crazy.
They call him the quad god. But I just want to say there was a black woman in history who did a backflip.
Yes.
And it didn't
It was
count.
illegal because it was illegal.
Exactly. And now Mr. Quad God doing backflips. But yeah, I think we just won a gold medal in figure skating for USA. So woo, go us.
USA.
When you were at the Olympics, did you get a chance to go to a lot of different sports and events in person?
No. Oh, I want to add beach volleyball to that too because I wanted to see that this year. But my first year was during COVID, so we weren't even allowed to go for walks. Like we were not allowed to leave the hotel. And then this last year, I had my whole family there, and this is a good thing. Like it was sold out for everything, for all the women's sports especially. And we only got like one athlete ticket, so I wasn't going to leave my family just to go by myself to watch an event. So no, but hopefully I get to go again and I get to see some sports.
Yeah, and next time it's going to be in America. LA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Come on.
That's going to be, I don't know how they're going to do that. Like the traffic is already crazy. They're going to have to airlift us places. Like, it's going to be crazy.
Oh man. LA's so spread out. And they're having, NBA All-Star there too. Hey, we're going to figure it out though.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
What's a sport you think should be in the Olympics, but is it?
Dude, maybe football. That would be interesting. But I was going to say, there's sports that I didn't know existed there in the Olympics, so I don't even know if I can think of one.
Oh no, I'm not going to lie. I'd be watching basketball, gymnastics, figure skating, and that's pretty much
and track. I feel like those are the ones that I watch. And then the other things, like I'll flip through and watch a couple minutes of here and there.
Yeah. One I don't get, curling.
Yeah.
Like the shuffling, like when they're trying to clean up the ice.
I don't understand that at all.
I don't either. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get it.
But I do want to try it.
How do you get into that?
I was going to say, I do want to
try
it. Yeah, I want to learn how to do that. And how did it come to be? Like, who was the first person?
That's like, how did you get into that? Yeah.
So if you were to compete in the Olympics in a different sport other than basketball, what sport would it be?
Beach volleyball. I love it. I loved volleyball in high school when I played middle school. And beach volleyball is fun. Like, I would want to do that one.
It seems so hard in the sand.
Yeah, it does.
And it's just the two of you, right?
Yeah, there's only two people. It does seem really hard, but I don't know. It looks so fun.
I remember one volleyball player. Her name was like Misty May Trainer. I don't know if she was beach volleyball or regular, but I used to think she was just a beast. I used to love volleyball so much.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
It's crazy.
It's very fun to watch. Wait, what's that sport? That's not an Olympic sport, but the sport's like, looks like a basketball court. It looks like a hoop, but there's no backboard.
Netball?
Netball.
Yeah.
That's a
they
sport.
Play that overseas a lot. Like Australia is big there. I don't understand that either. Because it's like, you can't come within 3 feet of them, but you can't, what is it like? You can't steal the ball. I don't understand the rules.
I don't understand the rules either. They can't dribble, I think. But you know what? You bring them over to basketball, the shot be looking right.
It has to.
Like,
there's no backboard. You got to switch.
No backboard is crazy work. Okay, Phee, let's get into some fun facts about you.
Ooh.
So rumor has it you were a tap dancing kiddo. You used to tap dance.
Yes, ma'am. I still have my tap shoes. I love tap class in high school. It was like an elective. It was like an elective. You can take piano, dance. I took tap.
That's
It was
kind
so
of awesome. That's awesome.
You might have to dust off the old shoes.
Yeah, they
Phee.
still fit.
They're in my basement. They better. I hope my foot didn't grow since high school. They better fit.
Okay,
I loved it.
Yeah, I definitely think those need to be broken out. That's such
Forward.
a fun,
As soon as I'm
like
out
a
of this
cool fun
boot.
fact. Just
Yeah.
whip that out at a party and just start tapping.
Oh my
Not
gosh,
the party
that would be
trick.
embarrassing.
Girl.
If I'm tapping at a party, take me home.
What?
Facts.
I'll start hyping you up.
Uber.
Take the phones and take me home.
Put your camera down.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Mila's in a tap class or a dance class?
Oh my
I actually do want to
gosh.
put, she's not yet. I want to put her in dance because the most confident people I know, like in their body and in their space, are dancers. And like growing up, I was so tall. She's clearly going to be tall. She's super long. I want her to be comfortable in her body. So I actually do want to put her in dance.
I love that a lot.
I think it's a great idea.
For sure. Learning how to control your body and getting used to your length. It's like the tall girl struggle.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Another fun fact. You love to read, just like Miss Azzi Fudd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What are you reading?
I'm in a reading slump right now.
Oh my goodness. You and these
The worst.
slumps.
But I love a good mystery thriller, like a romance book here and there. But definitely fiction, not a big nonfiction. What about you?
Same. I like both of those too. I'm super into fantasy right now. So my favorite series is Throne of Glass. So I'm rereading it for like the third time.
Wait, isn't that like
so good?
A long series? And
it is. It's seven or 8 books. Yeah.
Wow.
It's so good.
Okay. I think I actually have the first couple, so
you should read it. Did you read like ACOTAR, A Court of?
I did.
It's way better.
Way better. Is this the same author, or is this okay? Okay, now I'm excited. Maybe this is gonna break my reading slump.
Yes, it's good. It's like world building, so it's really good.
Okay, I'm not huge in fantasy. Those were the first fantasy books I read in a while, but I'm open. If Phee says, I'm gonna try.
Maybe it'll change your mind.
I think it will. Wait, what? So you're currently reading that. What are your top 3 books that you've read
ever,
or just recently?
Just recently. What have I read recently?
It can be ever, whichever.
No, I've read like embarrassing stuff recently. You know, like smut books. So like, I'm not gonna name those.
Just text them to me later.
Okay. I don't even know what I've read recently. Honestly, that's like not filth. I have to get back to you.
That's fair. We can move on.
So Phee, you wear many hats. So how do you relax? How do you have self-care?
Definitely reading. Because it's like an escape. It's like a movie in your head, you know? So I really like that. Just hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family, like being off my phone really, because that is, I feel like, what creates anxiety. You go online, everything's so negative, like the world's in turmoil. Everything is bad. So like disconnecting, just being happy with my actual like real life people, that kind of helps me decompress.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, I have a question. So not that I have any experience in the W and what that looks like, but I feel like from the outside looking in, it seems like, at least with the W, like it's very professional, like business, like you have practice. Maybe you hang out with your teammates, like maybe you have a team dinner, you guys go out, whatever. But it seems very much like everyone, once you leave the facility, like everyone goes their separate ways. But at Unrivaled, it seems like you guys, like everyone's hanging out all the time, you're having a great time. What is that like when you have a family? Does that like what is that dynamic like with other players, with your family, with like I see you're around all the time with Mila and with other players, but like is that normal?
To hang out with other players a lot?
Yeah, but like I don't know what the like when you have your own family, you have things you have to worry about with them, with you.
Yeah, it's definitely easier here at Unrivaled because like we all live in the same place, you know? So it's way easier to just like go to someone else's floor or someone else's apartment and hang out. In the W, like people might live in you might live in the same place, they might have their own spot. And it's just like my team this past 2 years, I've been talking about this a lot. It felt more like college where like you guys are so close. It feels like a sisterhood. We hang out all the time. We go to dinners. We do all that. My first couple years in the league, like 5 before that, we were so close. Like my team has always been great. But people are in different stages of their lives. So, like I'm a rookie. I have people who are about to retire. I have people in the middle. People have families, like you said, and we didn't. It was very professional. And I wasn't used to that coming out of college. And so it is really really when you get to do that, especially here at Unrivaled, where it feels like that college environment again, because we're around each other so much. People are, hanging out outside of the facility. So it really just depends on your team, kind of the chemistry on your team. But I think it's definitely a lot easier to do that here at Unrivaled.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a lot of fun.
It is really fun. It feels like college. It's just really fun. And you don't get that a lot anymore in professional settings.
I was going to say, as someone who's watched a W game and an Unrivaled game, a W feels a little bit more, I don't know, the proper way to describe it, but it's a little bit more space, while Unrivaled is a little bit more intimate. I think that's the way to describe it. It feels close. It feels like you're really in it and you're involved. While some games in the W, it can feel a little bit oh, okay, I watched the game from a distance.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, the arena is so tight also that there's not a bad seat, and it does feel super intimate. You can see the players' faces, you can hear everything they're saying. They're walking right by you. So it definitely has that intimate feel on purpose. We wanted it to be smaller because of that. Kind of creates that peek behind the curtain almost.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely gives that. Good job.
Thank you. I'll tell the guys upstairs you said it because I didn't do anything.
Who are some of your closest friends and teammates?
Paige is one, Azri is one, Rachel's one. We hang out a lot as a group. But then also my Minnesota teammates are here. So Courtney and T and Lan. And then there's also people what I really like about Unrivaled is you get to know people that you wouldn't necessarily otherwise. Because when you're playing on the court, some people have a persona. We're entertainers. And so sometimes your personality on the court isn't the same off the court. So it's been really fun to be in the training room with people and to hang out with them and to get to know their personalities more. So through that, I've gotten to Azzi is such a sweetheart, and Dom is really cool, and just meeting all these different people, you get to know them more. So that's my favorite part about being down here.
It's amazing.
Aaliyah, I love Aaliyah. I'm really sad I didn't get to play with her. Hang out with Aaliyah a lot too. I was sad that I didn't get to play with her this year.
Yeah, that really is such a good point, though, is I feel like people on the court are way different than how they are off the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
So getting that chance to get to know everyone.
Yeah. I mean, you're in such a high stress situation. Everyone's so competitive. It brings out not your best in terms of making friendships. And so being away from that setting, not in the mix of competition is fun to, And I got to Skylar's hilarious. She's so funny to be around. Just people that you didn't know about before, so it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk a little bit more about UConn. We ask almost every UConn alum that comes on here for a funny or crazy Geno CD story.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's podcast friendly.
Okay. One of the craziest things that happened in my time there is we got kicked out of the locker room. I think we were playing Tulane or something, and we won by 30, but we didn't play well win by 30. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it had been a long stretch of bad games. And coach came into the locker room after the game. He's make sure all your stuff is out of the locker room by 6 a.m. You guys, you don't deserve to have you're not working hard to take advantage of all the things that the people behind you have built, all that stuff. So we clean out all of our lockers that night. We had to be in the gym by 6 a.m. All of our practice stuff was gone. We had this prison wear gray cotton, from 2000, all triple extra larges. I had to tie it extra tight with a drawstring. It's not staying up. And we go into the gym. The lights are off. The heat is off.
No.
He makes us wait for an hour. There's one light on, so it's mood lighting. It's freezing. He makes us wait for an hour. He walks into the gym finally. He's start running. That's all he said. They put 30 minutes on the scoreboard. So we're running laps, just running. And then finally the last 2 minutes, I'm oh, it's the last ones. I'm going to push through. He puts another 20 minutes on. I've never felt so defeated in my whole life. So we keep running. And then finally he's okay, you can come off. You've been running hard enough. You can come off. You can start running hard enough. And then there was a couple people left, and he just made them keep running and keep running, until the time ran out. And then they added more time. I was yo.
Yo. I'm seeing
So
a
that's
trend.
crazy.
I'm seeing a trend here. Geno be kicking people out that locker room quick.
Oh my gosh. He's nuts. That's insane.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and then like we've been out of the locker room for, I don't know, like 2 weeks.
Oh.
And he told Lou, like Lou was talking to him in his office, and he's like, you need to like speak up for your teammates, ask to get put back into the locker room. He was hyping her up. And then in the circle in front of everyone, she asked to get back into the locker room. He said no. Wow.
At least she was brave enough. At least she was brave enough to do it. God.
Yeah, that was a test.
Bless her.
Yeah.
Everything's a test.
Everything's a test.
But look at
insane.
you. Super successful.
Honestly, it made me into the person I am today. I'm super thankful for it. It's just like it creates good stories.
It does. And it's even funnier that you said it was after like a 30-point win.
Yeah, it always is, isn't it? Like, just not the right kind of 30-point win.
No.
So, Phee, draft your all-time UConn starting five.
I would do Sue, Dee, Maya, Stewie, and me.
Yes.
That's put me on.
I'm pretty sure I made this draft before.
Yeah. If I didn't put me, I would put Rebecca Lobo.
That's a great five.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not going to be too many L's playing against that team.
Probably none, ever.
Or for that. Yeah, for that team. All right. So now we are going to hop into our fun games. We are going to be playing a new game called Who'd Win? UConn Alumni Edition. Okay. So I'm going to give you two UConn players. You'll tell me if they played one-on-one, who'd win.
Okay.
All right. First up, we have Bria Hartley versus Tip Hayes.
Tip Hayes.
Izzy, how you feel about that?
I agree with that.
Okay. Tip Hayes versus Sue Bird.
One-on-one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
Probably Tip Hayes. She's so quick.
I'm also agreeing with that.
Okay. Tip Hayes versus Paige Beckers.
Look, I don't say Paige, she'll be mad. But I do think Paige would win.
Okay. You going with Paige, Azzi?
I guess.
Okay. Paige versus Tina Charles.
Oh, wow. It's a big height difference.
See her at my gyms. Tina, I love
you. Tina now or Tina Prime?
Oof. Oof. Prime. Because I mean, we're not saying Sue now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think Tina would win. She's too big. Like, and she can, like, Tina was a beast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Azzi?
I'm going to go with Paige.
Okay. So let's say Tina Charles versus Stephanie Dawson.
Tina.
Yeah.
Okay. Tina versus Aaliyah Edwards.
They're both tall.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Because Aaliyah got a bag
I know.
on her.
Aaliyah's
but
been,
Tina's
I know. I'm going to say Tina again. Tina was tough.
I'm in agreement. Azzi?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yes.
Tina Charles or Gabby Williams?
Ooh. You know what? I'm actually going to say Gabby because Gabby's defense is so good. I feel like she might be able to lock Tina up. And then she's also super quick. Mm-hmm. So, that's a tough one, though. I don't know. Some of these are just like who's hitting shots.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
One-on-one. Eek. I'm going to say Gabby because I think her defense honestly would stop Tina.
Okay. Gabby or Breonna Stewart?
Stewie.
Azzi, I'm waiting for you.
Bro, I don't know. These would be some good games.
I know. These are tough.
All right, last two. Stewie versus Maya Moore.
Ooh, Maya.
Maya Moore versus DT.
Oh my gosh, that would be a generational game. That would be so good.
Millions of views.
I mean, is this the championship? I don't know.
Championship.
Yeah, there's no one else.
I honestly don't know. They're like so similar. And one-on-one, I feel like they'd be very similar. I don't know. I feel like I have to say Maya because she's my favorite player. But it would be so good. I would just be entertained.
I'm going with Maya.
I'm also going with Maya.
That's my favorite player too.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of our Who'd Win It UConn edition. Shout out to Maya Moore. She wears the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we're going into our What the Fud. So our What the Fud of the week is something that happened this week that made you go, what the Fudd. You have anything in mind, Phee?
I'm going to say something that happened today with the first ever trades in Unrivaled history.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is this breaking news?
3-team trade. What the Fudd?
Has it been announced yet?
Yeah, this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
excited.
can you share the trades?
Right.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's okay. So Azzi went from the Rose to the Hive.
Okay.
Sanaya went from the Hive to the Vinyl, and Courtney Williams went from the Vinyl to the Breeze.
I am crying.
Yes.
I cannot wait to see that dynamic between Court and the Breeze.
Yeah.
Because she does have young turn energy.
She does.
But, I can't wait. That's going to be fun to watch.
I know.
I'm excited.
It is going to be fun.
That's a great what the Fudd.
I have a question. So when you're sitting there watching, and like you said, talking about one-on-one, like being out, you'll have a different perspective. You'll actually get to enjoy this season, the whole season, being able to sit and watch and appreciate, but especially being there. Like, how does that feel knowing that like you've helped create this? Like you really are making history.
I mean, it's really hard to sit out because I want to be playing and I have such intense FOMO, especially when the games are on. But it does, like you said, it kind of has given me an appreciation to where like I can sit back and enjoy it. Because before I was wearing a player hat. Like I'm here to win with my team. Now I get to really enjoy people. Like I get to enjoy the product. I get to be involved in like the decision-making stuff more because I'm not playing. So it has given me like a better appreciation even in the last year. So that part has been really cool.
That's insane. Like, Phee, you are her.
Yeah, you're really that girl.
You did that.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
You're
guys.
forever in the history books. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you for joining. This was amazing. This was very fun. All right, well, that is a wrap on today's episode. Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to Fudd Around and Find Out wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll see you guys next week.